So I guess today I want to talk about the fact that I have tremendous energy at the moment, and I understand why I've got good energy, and I want to break down all the pillars that have helped me get to this place. And it didn't happen one at a time, by the way, so it's not this thing like, right, now you need to fix your diet and fix all this, and now do exercise and do yoga every day. Like, it's not that either. This was like a slow step-by-step process, but eventually I got to the point where now I'm like, oh my god, this energy is kind of off the charts. I feel excited, I feel passionate, I feel ready to get out. I feel like excited about getting out of my bed and starting my day every day. It's crazy. So let me talk about the pillars. Number one is stopping the dissipation of energy through activities that are bad for me. You know, things that you fucking know, porn, social media, booze, fags, all the usual drugs, fucking mosquitoes all over the gaff here. That's been a big one. So I now don't really do any of that stuff. I occasionally swipe through YouTube because I'm making YouTube videos, so it's nice to see stuff and I have to go on YouTube, and so I get sucked in briefly, but I don't do too much of that, to be honest. I would say maybe half an hour a week. Other than that, I don't think I do any of these bad habits. I don't really have social media on this. Not bragging here at all, I'm just telling you how it works for me. Number two is healthy inputs. That social media comes into that, but yeah, reading high quality content, for me that's more like spirituality, esoteric stuff is a lot of what I'm reading at the moment. Yeah, just, you know, time in nature, being in a good place, hanging out with cool people, good conversations, that's an important one as well. That gets me on to the third point, which is I feel like here in Goa I have a pretty good community of people that are very like-minded, bit of a Goldilocks zone, so that's another factor. Fourth one is that it's pretty cheap here, and you don't have to worry about all the material stuff that normally you have to worry about when it's more expensive, in terms of paying the rent and food on the table and having to buy nice clothes because you're going on nice nights out. None of that really matters so much here, and it's, I mean, for a Western person, it's really fucking cheap. You can live out here on like 500 quid a month if you want and live a good life, which is pretty cool. What else? Big one is just sitting with the emotions. Like, as you might have saw a week ago, I was in pretty shite form, and the way that I deal with this, and that happens throughout life, but the way that I deal with this is that whenever emotions come up, I just sit with them and I sink into them as much as possible. Obviously sometimes I'm still like, oh my god, it's too much, let's go have a few beers, let's go on YouTube for 2 hours. I still do it, obviously, I'm still human, but recently not much, I haven't done that much. That has given me a tremendous amount of energy. Another one is discovering my art, which is music, which I had been neglecting for many years, and like always wanted to play music but never really did it. And now I'm playing guitar an hour a day, I've got fucking lessons, I've got a teacher, I'm getting better, I'm singing, I just did singing lessons today. So having an art to express myself in a way that's not, there's no outcome to what the music is. It's just, I'm doing this for the sheer fucking love of it. And so me spending my time doing that instead of fanning about on my phone is immensely better. The other one is building this YouTube channel, which is me having a central pillar to my life, which is like a main project that I'm doing that gives me fulfillment and gives me a main, you know, golden fucking thread for what I'm supposed to do in my life and what I'm supposed to do in my time. That's the main one. That's the thing that everything's been built on. And it's like now that I've got this fucking central pillar, now that I'm not giving into the resistance every fucking day by not doing the thing that deep down I know I should be doing, everything else is just falling into place. And like, I feel like I've kind of, to an extent, I'm achieving some semblance of harmony across all domains in my life, mentally, physically, spiritually, health-wise, friendships-wise, you know, socially, all that stuff. And I'm not having to do any of it, it's just happening naturally, effortlessly, woo away and all that. And it's because of, you know, the things that I mentioned in this video, basically, one by one. I mean, there's a lot fucking to it. It didn't all just happen like that, you know. Had to go through Dark Night of the Soul, had to go through hell, had to get through all that stuff, had to excavate the darkness, whatever that we all have inside of us, the trauma and all that shit. You have to get that out. Once you get it out, everything's good. Until you get that out, it's never going to be good. So yeah, that's why ayahuasca, meditation. I might leave a few resources down below of things that have really helped me, and yeah, in case this is something that's interesting to you, or I don't know, maybe you're interested in ayahuasca, maybe you're watching this video, I don't even know if anyone's going to be, so that's some thoughts. This is like a lazy sort of Sunday video, but that's fine because I'm also allowing myself not to have to fucking go David Goggins 24/7 and just let this happen, you know, naturally. It's not to force it. It's going to happen. It's all working out, you know. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to push it, you know. Just let it happen. Let it happen naturally. When I obviously have some discipline, obviously do the work, but I'm not going to be like, I need to do fucking 16 hours a day every day until I'm successful. I'm like, that's too much hassle, too much stress, too much pushing. I trust that it's all going to work out. So, yeah. Anyways, hope that's helpful in any way, and all the best. Thanks.